Australia came into the fourth test riding the victory in the Indore Test. While Australia had already qualified for the World Test Championship final, India's future hung by the thread at the start of this match. The Aussies hoped to defeat India on the best batting track of the series, but the Indian side fought back to end the fourth test in a draw. Here are all the highlights and the match reviews of the fourth test match of the Border Gavaskar Trophy. Australia first innings. Usman Khawaja leads with a tan. Australia won the toss and opted to bat first, although it was just a stroke of luck. Winning the toss on the best batting wicket of the series boosted the chances for the Aussies. Ashwin drew first blood as the Pacers looked rusty. The spinner dismissed Travis Head for just 32 runs in 44 balls. After that wicket fell, it was a one-man show by Usman Khawaja. It was the partnership that Khawaja stitched with Cameron Green that helped Australia bring up the mammoth total. All the other batters lost their wickets without any major contributions. Usman Khawaja brought up the first 10 by an Aussie on the tour, stitching a remarkable partnership of 208 runs. Khawaja and Green breached the 400-run barrier for the Aussies. Ashwin broke the partnership, dismissing Green for 114 runs in 170 balls. Usman Khawaja stuck around till a few more wickets fell at the hands of the spinner. Akshar Patel finally brought an end to the Australian star's crusade, dismissing him at 180 runs in 422 balls. Ashwin brought up his sixth in this test as he wrapped things up with the third new ball. Australia ended up with a total of 480 runs on the scoreboard at the end of the innings. India's first innings. Kohli rises like a phoenix. Upon witnessing Usman Khawaja's heroics, it was now time for the Indians to unleash their beasts. While Rohit Sharma and Pujara missed out on the opportunity to hit big knocks, it was Shubman Gill and Virat Kohli who capitalized. Kuhneman dismissed Rohit Sharma early for 35 runs and 58 balls. Shubman Gill played pristine shots, bringing up his second test run and his first test century in India. Pujara fell 8 runs short of a half century as Todd Murphy sent him back to the pavilion. Pujara scored 42 runs in 121 balls. And while Gill and Kohli were just building a decent partnership, Gill lost his concentration due to cramps. Nathan Lyon trapped him in an LBW, dismissing him for 128 runs in 235 balls. Virat Kohli played an innings like never before, slowly accumulating the singles and avoiding the big shots. King Kohli silenced all the haters by bringing up his 75th international 100. When all hope seemed lost, Akshar Patel answered the call, bringing up another half century. Akshar Patel and Kohli got a good partnership rolling, giving India a decent lead. Stark dismissed Akshar at 79 runs in 113 balls to disrupt the momentum. As Kohli was approaching the double century, Smith's field placement and Murphy's spin got the better of King Kohli. Murphy dismissed Kohli for 186 runs in 364 balls. And the tailenders couldn't do much as India lost their last 4 wickets for just 16 runs. India led by 91 runs. Australia's second innings. Neither side gives in. With the Border Gavaskar Trophy on the line, neither side gave in. The dream for India never materialized on day 5 as there was no fairy tale end. Australia mitigated everything thrown at them by the spinners. Ashwin dropped Kuhneman early, but that was about it. Head made up for the lost opportunity of the first innings, scoring 90 runs in 163 balls. The skipper Smith stepped in to put up another defensive clinic. In the end, with not much time left on the clock, the two teams called it a truce as Australia declared at 175 for 2 wickets. Man of the match, Virat Kohli. Virat Kohli rises from the ashes like a phoenix, making an all-round comeback across formats. Bringing up his 75th century, Virat Kohli has finally recorded a century in all 3 formats after his time off. Kohli brought up his highest test score against Australia, scoring 186 runs in 364 balls. Player of the series, Ashwin and Jadeja. Both the Indian spinners brought up their respective 5ers and 6ers in the Border Gavaskar Trophy. While the first 3 tests were bowling showdowns, the spin duo did a great job cornering the Australian batters. Ashwin bagged 25 wickets and Jadeja on the other hand bagged 22 wickets. Without the spin duo taking it up a notch and cornering the Aussies, India stood no chance against the fierce and aggressive Australian line. India pocketed their 16th consecutive series win at home and recorded their 4th consecutive Border Gavaskar Trophy victory. Australia had already booked their spot in the World Test Championship final, and now with New Zealand helping India book their spot, both Australia and India will regroup and shift their focus onto the 2023 World Test Championship final. That's it from our side. Stay tuned to keep up with the cricketing world.